What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. So, I'm putting out this video to you guys to let you know what I'm going to be doing today. Um, I'm not panicked. I'm a little bit concerned, but I'm not panicked. I'm not panic selling anything. I'm not logging into my wallets. I'm not logging into my exchanges. I'm not doing any of that. I'm going to find something else to do today besides look at the market. I'm going to call some people, going to go for a hike. I'm going to leave the phone at home. I'm not going to look at any electronics. I'm going to go do something. And if I have to repeat again tomorrow, I will. I might check the market to see if anything is going up. But if it keeps going down, then I'm going to mentally prepare myself for what that circumstance is going to look like and how I'm going to address it. And that's why the only thing that I can personally do, you guys are free to do whatever you want, as I always say in every video. This is just my approach and my opinion, and you guys have free will to do whatever you like. You tune into this channel because you want to have the conversation. We all jumped into this. Jeff didn't call you up and force you to get into cryptocurrency, right? Superman didn't call you up and force you to get into cryptocurrency. Crypto Bobby didn't call you to get into cryptocurrency. John McAfee didn't call you to get into cryptocurrency, and Mike Novogratz didn't call you to get in, right? You all chose to jump in there, just like little Jeffy did, just like whoever else, right? We all made a conscious decision to get into this as grown adults, and we have to now weather the storm. I mean, think back to the seafarers of ancient times, of old times, back in the 1700s and 1600s, when they would get on a boat. Think about the people who went from England to the United States on a boat. You think the Atlantic Ocean doesn't have storms and high seas? Think about the people on the Titanic when it did sink. Let's just hope we're not in the Titanic, right? So they made the decision to get on the boat and go. Some of them it worked out really great for, and they ended up coming to a new land, and America was great, and ended up being more than what Europe had before. But, you know, right now in this current situation, let's just hope we're not on the Titanic. And I don't think we are, but what do I know? I don't have a crystal ball. And this isn't spreading FUD. This is saying, like, I'm going to take the approach that we're correcting, and I'm going to stick to that. But I cannot make any guarantees. Neither can you. Neither can anyone. But I do like having John McAfee on our Twitter here. I just retweeted him. I'm also looking into this BitConnect thing to see what's going on with them. All right, so John McAfee. I just posted this the last video. Everyone relax. The crypto dip was caused by Mike Bell of JP Morgan claiming governments could ban cryptocurrencies. Well, how? That is the same company that called BTC a fraud. See, John, he has enough confidence to go out on a limb and say, guys, relax. This is a great buying opportunity, essentially, is what you take away from that, right? You can see I liked it. I retweeted it. Okay, you can follow us on altcoinbuzz.io. We try to stay in the loop. We even retweeted the professor. I don't care how long you've been here or how good you think you are. You have absolutely no idea where this is going. The only thing we all know is that this is just another dip in the trend up to the moon. I even posted this poll here that's almost got 3,000 votes in 26 minutes. Can world governments stop Bitcoin and cryptocurrency revolution? 55% said no, 12% said yes, 33% said anything is possible. Yesterday I made a video, or last night, well, early morning actually, I made a video talking about the annual sell-off that happens around the Lunar New Year. That is historical. That can be referenced historically in data around this time of year, okay? That's just one factor at play. You have Mike Bell from JP Morgan making comments. You had Warren Buffett making comments. You have Ronald Reagan administration advisors making comments. You have China, South Korea. There's a lot of things at play that is just leading and stacking FUD one on top of another. And all I'm saying is that this could either be an absolutely amazing buying opportunity for me personally, and if you so choose to make a decision to buy, then this will be an absolutely phenomenal buying opportunity. Or let's just leave it at that and say that, or it could be something else, and we don't want to go too far down that rabbit hole because then we just cause ourselves a little bit of stress. But my only hope is that you guys remember this. Don't ever put any more money into the market than you can afford to lose. That stands for stocks, that stands for bonds, that stands for cryptocurrency. You should never put any more money into the market than you can afford to lose if it went to zero. That's why we talked about if you need to stop drinking alcohol on the weekend, instead of going out every Friday and Saturday, maybe you just go out on Friday, and whatever that $30 that you would spend, on booze that one day times 4 equals what? 30, 60, 90, 120, right? So there's 120 bucks you can put in. And then if you also smoke cigarettes, you say, well, instead of smoking 3 packs a week, you only smoke 1 pack of cigarettes a week. But in cryptocurrency markets situations like this, if you smoke cigarettes, I personally say don't do either. Don't drink or smoke. Although from time to time I do have drinks, but I haven't drank for like over a month or two. So for the most part, the only thing that I'm drinking is caffeine. So the only way I can get excess funds is to scale back on coffee and Red Bull. But I do drink about 1 cup of coffee and 1 Red Bull a day. I don't know if that's the best idea, but that's what I do. And I'm not here to give health advice either. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm not claiming to be a guru. I'm not claiming to be anything other than just, hey, I'm a guy that you're tuning into to get some information, to collaborate with in the altcoin army community, to share some ideas and share some thoughts with. And in the comments, we talk on Twitter, we talk on Instagram, we talk in the YouTube comments, we talk in our Discord, we talk in our Telegram, and we try to keep things positive, kind of, in essence, a support system when things go south, and in a support system when things are going up to help get people into great positions. Now, what we have to do in these events is always learn lessons, takeaways that we say. Now, obviously, I'm going to say this. It's very unpredictable. This is a volatile market, but we can analyze things and we can learn from them, whether it be in charts, whether it be in holiday seasons and yearly holiday sell-offs, whatever it may be. And if we just look at this chart here, see, you can see this, it keeps dipping below 500 billion. At this point, the support right here is going to be about $468 billion. I'm sorry, 422 billion. If we break this support here at 422 billion, that's when things start to get pretty gnarly. And like I said, it's more than likely going to, well, it would appear to me, in my perspective, that I would take that as wow, this is an incredible buying opportunity. That would be my take on it, and I would have to hold everything that I bought recently. So, I mean, if we just flash back historically, you can see there's been sell-offs before. This is not the first time. This is not the first dip. We're still not even to that low that we hit on December 22nd. But after we eclipse 422, then we have 384 billion support. After that, 277 billion. And if it goes below that, then man, you're just gonna have to hold, or I don't know, make your own decision. The only thing I could speak for myself at this point is I'm gonna be holding, like, basically till probably close to when if this thing were to go any lower than $100 billion, if it goes any lower than that, all I can do is laugh. I can't do anything about it. I mean, then I'll have to make a real serious decision. But I'll probably, by then, I'll just say it is better for me to just hold personally. So, what a gnarly moment that's occurred. And all that FUD. It's just so disappointing to see people with influence root for this thing to crash, knowing that there's so many projects and so much innovation involved here. For them to be for people who are old and already lived their lives, not naming any names, but you know the old people who said very negative things about cryptocurrency, for those people to say the things that they said, knowing that all of these projects exist, all of these projects trying to make a difference, trying to create opportunity for millennials and people in globally, really, because the blockchain is a revolution, a global revolution. To know that people are rooting against this thing and hoping that it crashes is very disenfranchising. And all I can do is accept responsibility for my own decisions. I can't really blame them, but I will acknowledge that their words are affecting a lot of different projects here. You can see it all. The actions of a few are affecting some fairly strong projects, but their actions could also be leading to an outstanding buying opportunity to those who are willing to be patient and hold and take the opportunities that present themselves, using their brain and using their experience and their wisdom to make these decisions. The only thing I could say for myself is that I am looking for buying opportunities at these prices. I am keeping an eye on things. Yes, I am. Now, as far as Bitcoin goes, I mean, $8,000 or $6,000 for Bitcoin. Yeah, $6,000 for Bitcoin would be a support range if it keeps tumbling from here. And then after that, it should find some serious stability around $5,000 of Bitcoin. If it goes past $5,000 of Bitcoin, you'd be looking at around $3,000 per Bitcoin, and then after that, I don't even want to talk about it. But I personally could not see how that would not be an outstanding opportunity to buy into Bitcoin. For some reason, I get this hunch that when things go real low and things stabilize, that there's going to be a lot of people who are going to say that is an outstanding buying opportunity for almost all of these cryptocurrencies that exist. But for whatever reason, it appears the market is trying to wipe all profits off the table. Like literally just, I don't know where this market's trying to reset to, or who's driving this reset, or what exactly is driving the reset. It's probably a multitude of different things, as I mentioned. The Lunar New Year, the FUD, the government bans, the high-level people saying these things, the bankers saying these things. So it's just a shame that we've got to go through all this. But at the same time, it's a matter of perspective, and if we take the positive perspective and say all things happen for a reason, then, we can find the good in anything, right? Even in a situation like this. And that's kind of where I'm putting my brain. I'm programming myself to say, well, what's the good to come from this? And if I look at it like that, I'll have a better outlook and a better attitude about the whole thing. So anyways, guys, this is Jeff the Altcoin Buzz. If you like videos like this, you can subscribe. If you want to get notified when videos like this drop, you can hit the bell. That's what I have to say about this. Drop a comment. Let us know in the comments what you think is, how you guys are playing this, how you guys are operating right now as a community. Share your ideas with the community, with other people, knowing that we're not in this alone. There's a lot of us out there, including myself. I'm right in the trenches with you. It's not like I've sold all my coins for profit and I'm sitting on the sidelines watching all you guys go through the bloodbath. I am literally right in the trenches with you guys. For real. Me and many others are right in the trenches with you. Now, there's some on the outside who've been like, oh, I'm a whale. I took profit. I got pulled my money out before the thing crashed. All right. Okay. They're allowed to, right? They're allowed to do what they got to do. But I can say honestly, I'm in this with you guys. So don't think I'm just talking. I'm right there in it with you. That's all I can do is just let you know I'm just a person in the trenches with you. Some of you might even have more money at play than me. Some of you might have less money at play than me. But at the end of the day, we're in this together.